Hello everybody. This is basically a video talking about hair weaves for people that may be interested thinking about getting a weave or taking their weave out or going natural or whatever. Basically, I've been natural for about a year, but I decided to get a weave because I'm going to be in my friend's wedding. So I got the weave done. And I'm in LA. I didn't really know where to go to get my hair done, so I went on Craigslist. Found a lady who seemed reputable. She had a really nice website, everything. Basically, I'm just going to tell you guys about a hair weave story that just turned out disastrous. Absolutely just disaster. So I go there, get my hair done. She does it, does a great job. It looks really, really beautiful, everything. When I left, I noticed that my scalp was really tight. So if anybody that gets weaves knows that they braid the hair in cornrows, in French braids, whatever you call them. They braid them really, really tight. Then they sew in the weave really, really tight. So I've had weaves, I've had braids, I've had it all. Like I've had any possible hairstyle. So I know about the head being tight and everything, that it's going to loosen up in a couple days. I go to bed that night like with a headache. I'm like, oh my God, well, it should be done by the morning. I wake up the next morning, it seemed like it was worse. Like my head was literally throbbing and I was like, oh my God, and I had to go to work. I swear, all I did was take like some painkillers, and all day at work I was just like completely, totally out of it. And then I got home at the end of the day and I was like, oh my God, like I think I need to take this weave out. Like it's like seriously, like my whole head hurts. And saw that my scalp was literally like ripping. And I was like, oh my God, like I have to take this weave out. Like this has never happened to me ever. And I've been wearing weaves. I've been having weaves since I was in like high school. Like, so I know what it feels like. That was not natural. That was not natural. I contacted the lady and I was like, hey, the weave is really, really tight and my head is throbbing. Like, is there a way you can loosen it? This girl proceeds to text me. Mind you, I called her. No, I called her. She didn't pick up. She texted me back like, hi, did you have a question? It's like, number one, why didn't you just pick up? But anywho, so I text her. I told her the issue. She texts me back. She texts me back and says, hold on, let me see if I have any extra available slots open this week in the next couple days. And I'm thinking, next couple days, like I'm literally on the edge of like falling out because I feel like my brain is just like super tight and I can't think and I have a headache and I feel like I'm going blind and one of my eyes type of pressure going on in my head. So that in itself was kind of insensitive, I felt. So I'm like, okay, well, let me know. She never texts me back. So I end up texting her again like, hey, could you fit me in? No response from this lady. At this point, I'm desperate. I'm like, you know what? I have to take this weave out. And mind you, I'm going to be in my friend's wedding coming up in a couple days. That's the only reason why I got the weave. Like I said, I've been Pound Team Natural for about 2 years now. Like I want to say almost 2 years. Like, so I really didn't even want to get this weave, but I did for my friend. So anyway, she doesn't text me back. She texts me back the next day and says, oh, I'm not taking any more appointments for the rest of the week. My daughter broke her arm in two places. Like, seriously? Just, really? You're really not gonna do my hair over? Not even all the way over. Just loosen it in some way, shape, or form. Like I really didn't know what to do. So basically, I was just desperate. Like as soon as she texted me that and said that yeah, once she texted me that and was just like she wasn't taking any more appointments, I was like, okay. So that's when I started taking out the middle of this head, of this weave. Like it looks fine now because I'm wearing a hat. Like I had to cover it up. So I took the back, not the back out, more like the middle part. This is like a really important part. And like I said, the weave was really pretty, but it doesn't matter how pretty a weave is if you're uncomfortable and you're literally like in misery for like 2 days straight. It's not worth it. And it wasn't getting any worse. Like, I mean, it wasn't getting any better. And mind you, it's still tight on my head. Like, it's still tight. Like, that should not happen. If you get a weave done and that happens and your skin is blistering and people trying to tell you that that's normal, that's not normal. That's not normal. I've had plenty of weaves. Good weaves, mind you. But this is what I get for being cheap, number one, not going to the hair shop, the hair salon, which is what I should have done. I just found somebody random. And mind you, she calls herself a weave master. Like, how about that was just more like a weave disaster? Like, I swear, like, oh my God. Just, and like, she was really nice, and I'm not gonna blast her or anything because she's a single mom doing her thing, whatever. It's just the way that she handled things after. Like, number one, she could have just been honest and said, hey, I did your hair, it's a wrap, like, I'm not redoing it. But she kind of was just like, fuck you. Like, I don't care what you're going through. I don't care if I did make your scalp separate and like crack and like blood was gushing out. Not to say it was that dramatic, but even if that was a situation, clearly she just did not give a fuck. Did not give a fuck. And mind you, I got my hair done for $100. So, no, I paid this lady $105 yesterday, let's say. And I had to take the weave out day after tomorrow. Like, come on now. You're not gonna accommodate me just a little bit. You're not gonna at least look at it. Like, basically, she was just like, fuck you. So, number two, I would advise you, just pay a little bit more extra money. I thought I was saving money because I was going to spend $175 if I had made an appointment at the shop. And I'm like, nah, let me just find somebody, $100, cool, it's done. No, I would recommend that you most definitely just spend a little bit more money and just go to the hair shop, the hair salon. Like, seriously, like, don't be cheap about it. Don't end up in somebody's living, well, I won't say don't end up in somebody's living room because I've gotten plenty of good weaves back in my weave day by just somebody coming over my house doing my hair or me going over their house. But this situation was not like that. This situation was absolutely horrendous. Like, to the fact, I swear, I didn't know how I was going to go on. And mind you, I can be slightly dramatic sometimes, but this is not one of those times. This is, when it comes to pain, this is not one of those times. Like, and I hate to say it, like, I hate to have to, like, when I left there, I was feeling really cute. I was feeling a little lightheaded though, but I was like, it'll pass, it'll pass, it'll pass. So anyway, to make a long story short, I still need to get my hair fixed. I am in a wedding. I am a bridesmaid in a wedding. So my hair cannot be looking just any kind of crazy. Right, I'm going to have to pay somebody at least another $50, $60 just to fix it. So, if you are in LA, Sherman Oaks area, and you happen to see somebody who calls themselves the Weave Master, I'm not going to say her name like I said, but she does call herself a Weave Master. Keep in mind, she does good work. She was really, really nice and everything. But like I said, that's how she handled the situation after. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just being dramatic. Maybe I'm doing too much right now. But I feel like that was unprofessional. And I feel like she should have handled the situation. Mind you, I just paid this lady $105. It's not like she did it for free. It's not like she discounted it or anything. Like, I gave her $100 of my hard-earned money, basically for nothing, for no reason, to end up with a blistered scalp. Come on now, seriously? No accommodation, poor customer service, number one, just unprofessional. It's like, ladies, get it together. Like, seriously, You know, you want to charge people these large amounts of money. It's not like that was just whatever. That money is gone. And I have to spend some more money to get it done. And on top of it, my scalp still hurts. Like, if I just, oh my God, my scalp is tender. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. So anyway, that's my weave story. Disaster hair weave story. So like I said, am I being dramatic? I don't think so. I don't think so. And I'm still in a dilemma. I still have to get my hair done by tomorrow night. Because the wedding is, yeah, I have to get this weave done. I have to get it done. So I've tried fixing it myself. Like I said, I took him out in the middle. I had to. Whew, and I was just airing it out. Fanning it out. Okay, that's it.